Well, retail spending was up for the month of September. Data by the ABS showing turnover for retail goods and services grew 0.9% over the month. Let's go to Chief Investment Officer at the Motley, Scott Phillips. Scott, tell you what, it feels like we're getting towards a lock on an interest rate hike next month now with all of this said.
Getting remarkably close, Pete. The big four banks have already forecast the RBA will move. Some economists saying that the RBA doesn't need to. The impact of some issues remain global rather than local. As you rightly say, mate, growth of 2% in retail sales year on year doesn't look particularly strong, except when you look at September alone, which was 0.9%, close enough to 1% just in that month. There is a chance there are some seasonal factors at play there. Maybe people pulling forward, buying some T-shirts and shorts and thongs, maybe with some warmer weather. The simple reality is that if you're looking around the data points, other than the RBA simply choosing to give us a break, there is nothing in the data that suggests things are cooling down.
Okay, you know, that's true. So people are still spending after all these rate hikes. But, I mean, I guess you're going to have the issue that maybe the RBA is going to have to factor in here, Scott. Let me know if I'm wrong. But Christmas is around the corner. You know, these businesses want people spending, right? So if they don't spend, does this become a problem for them?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, most businesses, we know that the Black Friday sales, that terminology itself comes from the fact that that was the day that most businesses got into the black for the year as that Christmas spending started to ramp up. If you don't make the sales in Christmas, you don't make the sales all year. There will be more than a handful of businesses saying, if we don't have a good Christmas here, we're in a world of hurt. We've seen, by the way, think about some of even the biggest retailers. Harvey Norman sales down 9%. The Good Guys chain, owned by JB Hi-Fi, sales were down 12%. JB Hi-Fi itself was flat. These are people changing their shopping habits in a really, really big way. Now, we know prices are going up. So what's happening? We're not buying discretionary items. We are still buying the things we need, food, clothes, that kind of stuff. Back to your point about the RBA, that would be the reason if they're looking for one to say, look, yes, sales are still up, but people are buying the essentials. Prices are up. So really, the volume of things we're buying is down. That is evidence of us pulling back, even if it doesn't feel like it. So the RBA, look, again, they can find a reason, they can find an excuse to either increase or decrease rates as they see fit. The simple reality right now is that we have a significant inflation challenge. The biggest one, mate, is the monthly inflation in September. We saw in July it was only 4.9%, 5.2% in August, 5.6% in September. That is an ugly trend. Yes, it's oil prices, but at the end of the day, we pay for oil or petrol at the pump, but a whole lot of businesses use it to get goods and services to us. That then goes into their prices. That's the feedback loop the RBA has long been worried about.
Okay, Scott Phillips, good to have you with us as always. We will talk to you again soon.